Yeah, I guess.
And action.
All right. We gonna stick to the plan, or we gonna play things fast and loose?
Fast and loose!
Fast and loose.
No.
I knew they'd show up. I told you they'd show up, big man.
You know, we've been through a lot, you and I see you're with somebody new. That's okay. I'm just saying, maybe you should have talked about this beforehand.
I don't see how that's relevant right now.
Yeah, why are you bringing that up right now?
We get one chance, okay? This is financial freedom. Can you smell it?
I smell something. Betrayal.
Trail like some breadcrumbs.
I think we should wait.
There's no waiting. This is it. This is our one shot. This is financial freedom.
I probably should have worn more tactical shoes. That's okay, still going ahead.
I brought my running shoes, so it should be good for this one.
Jenkins's daughter said he's dying.
We told you to dress normal, not like a two-bit whore.
Don't talk about my ex-girlfriend like that. Listen, I still love you, but I do hate you and you.
All right, don't talk about hating me, number one, and second, I can talk about her since I'm more recent.
I should be the only one to talk about myself, okay? Let's drop it.
This is gonna be great, guys. I cannot wait. Teamwork.
Old man Jenkins yelled at me when I drove on his lawn for just half a second one night when I was drunk. And I'm sick of it, okay? I'm just sick of it.
All right, but let's think clearly. Let's not bring grudges into this.
Old man Jenkins was really nice to all of us.
Yes. 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 Now let's bring it in for the real thing, team. Let's bring it in.
Okay, bring it in, but let's keep a nice emotional distance.
Okay, good. That's funny. Stay right where you are, guys. Keep your feet where they are. Very good. Checking positions.
Yeah.
Get it in the pocket, though. Okay. All right, this isn't gonna feel good. Here we go. And
Wait, so
yeah, action.
We're gonna stick to the plan, keep things fast and loose.
Fast and loose, baby.
Fast and loose.
no.
I told you they'd show up. I knew they'd show up. This is good.
Yeah, it would have been nice to know that you were bringing him along, but okay.
I don't see why you're bringing this up now.
Yeah, what's the point? He has nothing on you.
Listen, guys, we get one shot, one opportunity for financial freedom.
I just want you to know that I really hate you still, but once we steal all this, I am gonna marry you, okay?
Again, you don't need to be talking to her directly like right now. This isn't really the time right now.
That was such a lame proposal.
This feels right to me. This feels right to me. We got this.
This is how you guys dress to be tactical? Really?
Just trying to keep it natural. I'm just trying to blend in, all right?
I can distract people.
We told you to dress normal, not like a two-bit whore.
Do not talk about my girlfriend that way.
I think it's more appropriate if I speak for her at this time.
I think it's more important for me to speak for myself.
This is it, guys. This is it. Let's bring it in. We'll bring it together.
That's exactly right. Let's bring it in, but keep a nice emotional distance.
Yeah, kind of more, keep it more unattached so we can be, more tactical about this.
Yes, Johnny.
Okay, good. Good. All right, hang tight. Ready for your close-ups. And action.
It warms my heart seeing us all here together.
And cut. Guys, keep it way down over there. Way, way down. It sounds weird. Here we go. And go on again. And action.
It warms my heart seeing us all come together. I knew you'd come. This is right. This is real. This is going to give us financial freedom. Now, when we get in there, it's not every man for himself. A team we are, and a team we will be. This warms my heart. I knew that we would all come together. This is right. This is real. When we get in there, it's not every man for himself. It's all of us together. Working together. Financial freedom, guys. Financial freedom.
Good. Okay, good. And action.
Guys, this is it. Tonight's the night. No more thinking, just doing. You know what they said to me? They said, "Hey, you're a college grad. Why don't you get a job?" You know what I said? I said, "Fuck getting the job, motherfucker!" And ain't that the truth? So here we are. I know we're all here for different reasons, but mine are better than yours. And if you screw this up for me, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. Also, we'll all probably be in jail, so...
Good. Take it again. You're going real comedic with this one, so play it a little fast and loose. Have more fun with it.
Okay.
Here we go. Hold that motorcycle. These fucking motorcycles. So many things. Here we go. Stand by. And action.
Guys, tonight's the night. No more thinking, just doing. You know what they said to me? They said, "Hey, you're a college grad. Why don't you get a job?" You know what I told them? I said, "Fuck getting a job, motherfucker." And ain't that the truth? So listen, I know we're all here for our own reasons, but mine are more important. And I want to be clear. If you screw this up for me, I'm not going to be your friend anymore, okay? Also, we'll all probably be in jail if that happens, so let's just keep a tight ship. Okay?
Good. That was a better one. Good, good. And action.
I know that I know that we really want to be serious right now coming into this, and I'm trying not to let my emotions get the best of me. But this is a really, just exciting time for me. Our lives are about to change, and that's the facts about that. So, wow, just wanted to take a moment to really appreciate that, and let's get them, guys.
Good. Take it again. Very good. And action.
Guys, I know we really want to be tactical coming into this, but let me just tell you, this is a lot of money. Our lives are literally about to change right now. And I know we're trying to be tactical and not keep our emotions involved, but I just wanted to take a moment to say that. Let's get them, guys.
Good. Okay. Oh. And action.
Guys, I know that we really want to come into this and not have our emotions involved. But this is a lot of money, and guys, our lives are about to change. And like you said, like, we should not keep our emotions involved. I had to take a quick minute just to say that. Let's get them, guys.
Good, take it in. Stand by. Wild sound, distant Cessna. Here we go. And action.
Guys, I know that this is a big moment for us, and we really want to be thinking clearly. But this is a lot of money. Our lives are about to change tomorrow, whether we like it or not. And it's kind of hard for me to keep my emotions involved, so I just had to say that one line. Guys, let's get them.
Good. Okay, good. Now we're gonna jump on. Here we go. And action.
I know we've been planning this for months. But you have to understand the stakes that we're risking. We're risking our entire lives. Even though it's financial freedom, that's awesome. Who doesn't want that? But I just found out that old Jenkins is sick. And he doesn't have anyone to take over his stuff. So there's another way that we can do this. There's such a better way, and we can make this happen without going to jail, possibly.
Take it one more time. Really tap into that vibe of like you're gonna rob a sick old man. How bad does that really make you feel? Picture yourself really bad, man. People fucking do that. People who work in restaurants rob those people. Here we go. And action.
I know we've been planning this for months. Think about it. Old man Jenkins, he was a good man. And knowing that he's sick,
Take that line again. I want you to think of your dog. Think of someone just choking the life out of a sick dog. Do it again. Action.
I know we've been planning this for months. Think about it. Old man Jenkins, he's sick. How can we even think about robbing him right now? There's a much better way to go about this. There's just a better way. We don't have to do this tonight. What we can do is bring ourselves together and support him.
Good. Better. Good. Excellent. Not bad at all. Don't feel bad about it. Check two. And action. Oh, shit.
Wait, are they one?
I'm one. Yeah, I know.
But the camera's on us, so I guess we're just doing
I'm just gonna-
our two shot first.
I might go back and forth. Here we go. Action.
I didn't want to come here. I didn't choose this assignment. And yet, now that it's time to leave, I don't want to go.
Must we really leave? Can't we stay somehow?
Yes, sir. We haven't found him yet, but we're gonna keep looking.
What are you doing? You just lied. You're covering them up? What are you thinking? We still have so much that we can teach you. So much that we can accomplish if you let us stay.
Such a big heart.
Look, I don't make the rules, but I have to enforce them.
There are contracts and agreements in place for a reason. We have to uphold that. That is our job. You cannot stay any longer.
You humans, you're always making rules. Rules to protect yourself from what you're afraid of.
You want me around. You have the power to make that happen.
Stay right where you are on those lines. Just hold for it. Here we go. And up, guys. Action.
Well, maybe you could stay. They could stay.
There's no possibility of them staying. Tonight is the final night. You guys are leaving tonight. End of discussion. There's nothing else to that.
I'm okay with leaving, but my concern is for Corinne. I've seen what has been happening between you two. I know you don't want her to go.
I can't deny that I love you.
Oh. Here we go. And action.
I love you. I love you. We make an exception. I love you. We make an exception. We make an exception. We've done it before.
I know you're not serious. You're risking your whole job, your life, everything for her? That's unrealistic. Come on, let's be serious here. It's not happening.
There has to be exceptions to the rules. I know that you have the power to influence and to show people that we can help you. You can benefit from us being here.
If we can't stay, there must be something else that you can do, some other choice that you can make.
I could go with you. I could go with you.
That is the most bizarre thing I ever heard. You're really considering going with them? That's insane. You're gonna leave Earth and go with them. You have a job that you sworn in and committed to.
It seems like monologue. Let's set up. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Go quicker now. Just peek through there. Is it blue? No. It's in there right there. Okay, so good. Okay, thanks. Here we go.
Are we going to the monologues or
Just
we were
go
on our
straight
six?
from the top.
From the top.
And action.
I didn't choose this assignment. I didn't want to come to Earth. But now that we've been here, I'm not ready to leave.
We don't really have to go, do we? Isn't there something you can do?
Yes, sir. We have not found them yet, but we will keep looking.
Why would you lie and cover up for them? What are you thinking?
There's still so much. There's still so much that we can teach you. so much that we can learn. It can't be time for us to go yet.
You have a choice. Follow your heart.
I don't make the rules, but I have to enforce them.
That is our job, to enforce rules. And there's rules and regulations set in place for a reason. We have to enforce that.
Humans are always making rules. Rules to protect your... You humans are always making rules. Rules to protect yourselves from what you don't understand.
I feel something very strongly for you. And I don't want to leave that behind.
I feel something maybe very strongly for you. I love you.
You're getting into real risky territories. What are you doing? For this lady? You're crazy. You're going to risk everything.
I'm not so concerned for myself. I have a lot waiting for me back at home. But, Corinne, I know how she feels about you. I've seen what's been happening between you two. And I know you don't want her to leave.
I love you so much.
Let him stay. Let him stay. We've broken the rules before.
It's not possible. You're a sworn CIA officer. There's no way that we can make this kind of exception. It's not happening. You're not thinking clearly.
Okay, there's a helicopter. We got through all of it, right? Good go. Jumping in. And action.
You have to be able to make an exception. You have to be able to appeal to those higher up. I'm sure they would understand.
If we must leave, there must be something else that you can do.
If you come with us to our planet, you have to know you would never be able to come back to Earth. By the time we got to our planet, your life here would be long gone.
But it'll be worth it. I promise you. It'll be worth it.
Good, good. It's got a cool vibe. Okay, now face. Go. And we go twice in a row. And action.
Ever since I was a little girl, all I ever dreamed of was finding someone. But I never could back home. And then I came here. And then I met you. And I just have never felt happier doing anything or with anyone. I don't want to leave it behind. I don't want to give it up. I want this forever.
Those cars fast, go.
Ever since I was a little girl, all I ever wanted was to find someone special. And back home, there was no one.
Take that one more time, stand by. And action.
Ever since I was a little girl, the only thing I ever wanted was to find someone.
And stand by, gotta change. Action.
Ever since I was a little girl, the only thing I ever wanted was to find someone. There's no one like you back home. The joy that you've brought me in our time together, I don't want to trade it for anything. I don't want to miss out on more of it. I want to be with you forever. On this planet, on another planet, it doesn't matter where.
Just look like you're listening. You give everybody your eye line. Just go 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. Give it like 4 seconds for each eye line. Okay, good. Got it. All right. Jumping over. And action.
I have learned a lot from my time on Earth. I've seen how much suffering there is on this planet, and it breaks my heart.
Stand by one more time. Here we go. And action.
I have learned so much from my time on your planet. I've seen so much suffering, and it breaks my heart. If you come with us, you can let go of all that. On our planet, there's peace. We love, and we are loved. We don't have any worries. It's so beautiful. I know that you will love it there, just as we love it there. You won't want to come back.
Good. Now give each person your eye line for 4 or 5 seconds. Each person your eye line. Nice still face. And just give them their eye line. Okay, great. Coming around. And everyone jump back in for your eye lines. Jump right
I'm
back
going to be
in.
looking at the sky, and then I'll come back to you.
Yeah, jump in,
yeah.
guys. They need their eye lines real quick. Here we go, quick as you can. Do your eye lines real quick first.
Every night, I would spend every night looking up at the stars, wondering. The passion, the spectacle, what's out there. Now I know everything I ever wanted was right in front of me the whole time. Yes. Yes, this feels right. This feels right. I'm in.
It's okay. Let's see. Let them do their thing. Hold on. Let me see. Look at the shadows on them. And action.
Do you ever look up at the sky and wonder? I do. Oh, the spectacle. Is there something more? Is there something more? Now I know. It's been standing right in front of me the whole time. Yes. This feels right.
Sorry.
I'm in.
Take it one more time. Here we go. And action.
Do you ever look up at the sky and wonder what's out there? Who's out there? Is there something more? Oh my God. The wonder. The passion. Everything I ever wanted is standing right in front of me right now. This feels right. Yes, I'm in.
Good. That's real quick. Let's give 5 seconds to stand by. And action.
We have been friends since 3rd grade. We grew up together. We signed up for this job together. And you're gonna throw it all away. You're gonna throw it all away for somebody you've met months ago.
Hold on one real quick cut. It's a good one to look at his, with your left eye, look at his eye closest to the camera. So you're cheating your face out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, do your eye lines one more time.
We've been friends since the 3rd grade. We signed up for this job together. We were sworn in together. I can't believe you're just gonna throw it all away for her. You've only known her for about a month. You're gonna change your whole entire life. We have a job to uphold. And you're ruining everything. You're not thinking clearly.
Take it again. Sounds good. Go for it.
We've been friends since the 3rd grade. We've been friends since the 3rd grade. What the fucking shit?
Stay it. Go for it.
We've been friends since the 3rd grade. We got sworn in together. We have a job to uphold. You're breaking the rules and not thinking clearly. You're gonna throw your whole life away because of some girl you've only known a couple months. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's definitely not right.
Okay, we're gonna go one more last time for the money. Hold on. It's all for this plan. Action.
We've known each other since the 3rd grade. I can't believe you're gonna just...
Away from the money, so. Go.
We've known each other since the 3rd grade. We signed up for this job together. We got sworn in together. And I can't believe you're just gonna throw your whole life and your career away for some girl that you barely know.
Good. Now take it again from the top when she's gone. And do me a favor. You're looking so much. And action.
We've known each other since the 3rd grade. We got sworn in together. We started this job together. And I can't believe you're gonna throw it away because of them. Some girl that you've known for barely 2 months. I don't know what you're thinking, but you're not thinking right. I know you will make the right decision.
Okay, good. Nice. Good. I'll probably cut that.
Yeah.
Just. And action.
Mom, sis, I want you both to meet my boyfriend, William.
It's lovely to meet the both of you. We've heard so many good things. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Wright, and...
Cindy. But he already knows that.
We are so excited to see you. We're so happy to meet you. How was your trip?
Really quick pause. We're just going to hold for that time. Everybody be nice and quiet. Just throw them an eyeliner. Wildtown plane. Wildtown car idling. Okay, hold on a second. On this, light in the face. Here we go. And action.
Mom, sis, I would like you both to meet my boyfriend, William.
It's lovely to meet the both of you. I've been anticipating this for quite some time. Mrs. Wright and
Cindy. But he already knows that.
We are so happy to meet you. She's told us so much about you. How was your trip?
Our trip was amazing. We went to Hawaii, as you know, and we saw some beautiful views and some active volcanoes, and we wish Cindy was with us, right?
it was beautiful. Hawaii has some of the most beautiful beaches on earth. You would have really loved it. And the jet skiing was phenomenal. You ever been jet skiing?
There are no beaches in Virginia. And that would have been so weird.
We didn't know what to expect, but I've got to say, you are quite the specimen.
Mom, that's inappropriate.
It hasn't been quite that serious, but we are getting more and more serious.
Mom, do you know what a MILF is?
Do you know what? I can hear wedding bells. Do you hear wedding bells? I am so excited. Oh, I like colors red and gold. What do you think? 250 guests?
Way too soon. We haven't even thought that far yet.
I'll take it from the wedding bells and the
Wedding bells. Ooh,
Just said stand by.
Yep.
And action.
Wedding bells. Wedding bells. Can you hear them? Oh, I hear them. Oh, I can just see it now. 250 guests. Gold and red. Those are my favorite colors.
Mom, we're not ready for that.
Yeah, we haven't quite gotten to that level just yet.
Have you ever seen Jessica have a temper tantrum in her sleep? She'll get in like the fetal position and she'll suck on her thumb. It's really funny.
Doesn't she have a great sense of humor? You are just going to love joining the Wright family. We have so much fun together. I'm just thinking maybe next month. All my friends are free on the second Saturday of the month. Let's do it.
We do have a lot of fun together all the time, but let's focus on the present moment. Let's not jump so far into the future. Maybe start with a nice dinner first.
Dinner sounds excellent. I do hear you're quite the chef de cuisine. And I hear you're quite the little helper.
Oh yeah, I make the best pot brownies.
I have to say, I really am a really great cook, and I just can't wait to cook for you every single weekend. You should move in with us. We would love to have both of you living with us. We've got that room in the back.
We don't even live together back in LA, Mom. That would definitely not happen anytime soon. Maybe in the near future, right?
Thank you so much for the offer, though. Unfortunately, with my job, I wouldn't be able to relocate, and we don't have a branch of Virginia right now, but it would be great to live with the both of you.
You know, I was reading an article about how pillow asphyxiation can kill you in 6.6 seconds.
You can see how eager we are to have you with us.
I see what's going on here. Both of you are trying to split us up. But let me tell you something, that is not going to happen. You know why? Because we are stronger than ever, and we've been building and working on our relationship, and nothing that you do or say will break that apart. You get that? Because I'm committed to this, and I'm ready for your challenge.
I understand how you both must feel. New guy coming in, sweeping your daughter off her feet. But I want you to know that I really care about your daughter, and I truly love her. She's kind, she's giving, she's...
Listen to number 3. Look at number 3. Road number 4. And action.
Mom, sis, I want you both to meet my boyfriend, William.
It's lovely to meet the both of you. I've heard so many good things, Mrs. Wright. And
Cindy. But he already knows that.
We are so excited to meet you. She's told us so much about you. How was your trip?
Our trip was phenomenal. Hawaii was beautiful. We saw so many beautiful sceneries and active volcanoes, and we wish Cindy was with us, right?
Hawaii has some of those beautiful beaches on the earth. You would have loved it. The jet skiing was phenomenal. You like jet skiing, Cindy?
There are no beaches in Virginia. And that would have been so weird.
Well, I didn't know what to expect, but I've got to say, you are a specimen.
Mom, that's inappropriate.
Oh, your daughter sure knows how to choose a bold, strong man.
Mom, do you know what a MILF is?
Wedding bells. Do you hear them? I hear wedding bells. I think it's time to start them playing.
Way too soon. We are definitely not there yet.
We are serious, but I don't know if we're quite that serious yet.
Have you ever seen Jessica have her temper tantrum in her sleep? She gets into the fetal position where she starts sucking.
Doesn't she have a great sense of humor? You're going to love joining the right family. We're going to have so much fun together. I was thinking next month, maybe the second Saturday.
We definitely love to have fun. Our family lives for that. But why don't we start small and focus on the present moment, like dinner first?
Dinner sounds excellent. I hear you're quite the chef de cuisine.
Sorry?
Hold for the helicopter. Take your line in. Just take your line in.
Okay. We definitely have to have fun.
Go. Taking it up.
Our family definitely loves to have fun, but we have to focus on the present moment and maybe start small with a dinner to get to know each other.
Dinner sounds excellent. I hear you're quite the chef de cuisine, Miss Wright, and that you're quite the little helper.
Oh yeah, I make the best brownies.
She's hilarious. Anyway, I cannot wait to start cooking for you every single weekend. I'll make all your favorites. You should move in with us. We have that wonderful place in the back. You should live with us.
Mom, we haven't even moved in together back in LA. We still live in separate apartments.
Thank you so much for the offer, though. Unfortunately, my job won't let me relocate right now, and they don't have a branch in Virginia, but it would be excellent to try and live with both of you.
I was once reading an article about how pillow asphyxiation can kill you in 6.6 seconds.
I'm sure you can tell how eager we are to have you.
Good. Okay, now we're going to do the monologues. Not bad. When you do the monologues, the key thing is really talk to each other because you're not going to be in the same sort of flow, so just really concentrate on the talk. Now, I might keep and 2 in a row. Just keep doing the same thing. Really talk to each
2 in a row? Okay.
other. And action.
I know what's going on here. You're trying to split us up, and that's not going to happen. Because we are committed, and we've worked on our relationship for a really long time, and nothing is going to stand in the way of us. I am committed to this, and I am ready for your challenge. I know what's going on here. You're trying to split us up, and that's not going on. I know what's going on here. Sorry. I know what's going on here. You're trying to split us up, and that's not going to happen. Because I am committed to this. And we've worked really hard to get to this point, and nothing that you do or say will break us apart. So, because I am committed, I want you to know that I'm ready for your challenge.
I understand how you both feel. A new guy coming to take your daughter away. But I want you to understand that I really care about your daughter. Okay. I understand how you both feel. New guy coming here and you think that I'm going to take your daughter away. But I want you to know that I really care about your daughter. I really do love her. She's kind, she's giving, she's caring. She's one of the most helpful people I've ever met. She makes me want to help people. She makes me want to love the world more. I'd do anything for her, even live with you two.
Say we're just really toxic, we're like
I understand how you both feel. New guy coming to take your daughter away. But I want you to understand that I really care about her. I love her. She's kind, she's giving. She's the most caring person I've ever met. She loves the world. She makes me want to love the world more. And I'll do anything for her. Even live with the two of you.
Check one, and action.
I don't know if you guys really understand what this moment means to me, that my daughter, my little baby girl, has found the man of her dreams. And you, ever since my husband died, I've been missing this male energy, and you just have that strength and that virility and that power that I've been missing. I would love to have you in my family. I can sense that you can fix things. I think you can warm my bed. I love you. I love you.
Take it again, stand by. Okay, no, it's okay. Here we go.
Voice.
Relax. Take a breath, Action.
I don't know if you guys understand, but this moment is incredible. I'm so excited that my baby girl has found the man of her dreams, but I had no idea what she was going to bring home. And you are perfect. Ever since I lost my husband, I've just been missing this certain something, and I think you have it. You belong in my family. You belong in my house. You belong in my bed. I think I love you. I love you. I'm sorry.
Good.
Oh my.
And action.
Jessica, you know I've been with you through and through all the jerks. You know I was there when they broke your heart. I know you. I want what's best for you. I mean, are you sure you want to board the boat this early? What about finishing college? What about all that other stuff you said we were gonna do? Whatever your decision is, I will be by your side through thick and thin.
Good. Take it. A little more. Go. And action.
Jessica. You know I've been with you through and through all the jerks. You know I was there when they broke your heart. I know you. And I only want what's best for you. Are you sure you want to board this boat early? What about finishing college? What about all that stuff you said we were gonna do? Whatever your decision is, know that I will be by your side through thick and thin.
Good, cool. All right, good job, guys. You get lines, no monologues. So stop after the first 6 lines. Monologues are going to be on close-ups. And Carlos is first. Okay, here we go, guys. And action.
You know, Sean, when you were my student, this library was so important for us. And now with all of its resources, they shouldn't be closing it.
You're right, Mr. Barbuth. This library is not just a cornerstone in our community, but it's a cornerstone in my heart, and for that reason, it has to stay put.
Have you considered the alternatives?
There's plenty of alternatives. I'm thinking maybe more real estate, maybe a chance to build up our businesses.
Well, our businesses have been doing quite well so far, and the lack of culture that's provided by a library could probably hinder that effort. Would you not agree with that?
I would agree with that, and that's not all. I mean, the library also recently built a playground with greenery around it, and it created a foam padded floor so children are not at risk hurting themselves while playing there.
What about a space for parents to roam with children? A path to walk on, not just a concrete jungle for small people.
Honestly, we could do with much more open areas, but at the same time, I think we could do with a little bit more finance in this business.
The financial aspect is one that at this particular point, with the danger of closing a library, is perhaps of a secondary consideration, maybe at a later moment.
I mean, let's be real, where else are you going to find ancient artifacts like VHS tapes and CD-ROMs?
Have you been to my grandma's house?
If you're looking for VHS tapes, I think you're in the wrong business.
VHS tapes have been substituted by other technologies, but the library has them all, and we don't have to go to your grandma's for that, do we?
We don't. I bet your grandmother doesn't have a vending machine that contains a week-old sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pibb.
You know what? Maybe she is an aficionado for oddities. You don't know her.
You could just as easily go to the Subway for that, and you could get much more than just a Diet Dr. Pibb.
I happen to agree with that particular point, not necessarily with the other issues you mentioned before.
Look, my point is that we need to keep this library. I've learned so much in there. I've learned about Djibouti, Uranus, and the Homo erectus.
Everything you learned can now be learned with an iPhone, an iPad, whatever. Children need to learn how to be human now, not learn about whatever comical adventures you're on.
Seriously, have you heard of a thing called the internet? It's pretty big. There's a lot of information there, and I'm pretty sure it goes way past Djibouti's.
Actually, libraries are no longer what they used to be just for books. They have all sorts of new technologies, including the internet, which is available to everyone that's interested in that.
Not to mention the humanitarian aspect the library offers. I mean, what better place is there for the homeless to shave?
I was gonna say my grandma's house, but that would actually be a lie for the first time.
I agree that we need to do something about the homeless, but I really don't think a library is the best place to start. maybe we could make a shelter for them instead.
That's 6.
That's 6.
Okay, good. Good. Stay right where you are, guys. Don't move your feet. You can stamp them. Sean, I'm going to squeeze by you right here. Just get back to the situation. Yeah, guys, it's nice. Just don't rush it, but as quick as you can. It's in a weird spot. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
And action.
Sean, when you were my student, you remember how important this library was for us. And now that we have all these resources addition, they shouldn't take it down.
No, they shouldn't, Mr. Barbuth. And you're right, this library is not just a cornerstone in our community, it's a cornerstone in my heart. And at least for that reason, it needs to stay put.
Have you considered the other alternative at all?
Take that one more time, Sean.
Have you considered the other alternative at all?
There are plenty of alternatives. We could easily use more real estate and more businesses.
More businesses without a cultural base would probably not go anywhere. So that's an issue to be considered perhaps in a later moment. Right now we've got a library that we have to try to save.
Okay, well, pause right there. Sean, take a huge step back. My knees are going to hold out though. All right, so.
Okay.
Yeah, this will still work.
Okay. I'll still look at him.
Remember, Sean, just go peek through the camera, make sure the mic's not in.
Make sure the mic is in.
Is the mic in?
No, it's not.
Okay, good. All right. So yeah, they're just going to squeeze it. Here we go. Watch your shadows on Charlotte. Yeah. And action.
That's not all. The library just built a playground with greenery around it. And it just created a foam padded floor so children could never risk hurting themselves while they're playing.
That's not the same thing as being able to stroll with your child and in a real park. It's not the same.
We could definitely use more open space, but I'm still doubling down on the financial aspects of this. We could definitely use more businesses here.
Financial aspects, again, are something that we cannot consider at this point when the council is about to decide whether to actually destroy heritage that the library has created.
We can't destroy the library. I mean, where else are you going to find ancient artifacts like VHS tapes and CD-ROMs?
Have you been to my grandma's? Have you been to any of your grandmother's homes? Ever?
I haven't visited my grandma in a while, but if VHS is what you're looking for, I think you might be in the wrong place.
Computers have replaced VHSs, internet, what have you. The library has them all. We don't need to go to your grandma's for that.
Also, bet your grandma doesn't have a vending machine with a week-old sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pibb.
You know what? She actually does have an ancient vending machine. She likes going antiquing in Pennsylvania.
If what you're really looking for is a good sandwich, just go to Subway. I guarantee you they have way more opportunities for you in terms of drinks than Dr. Pibb.
That's one point on which I have to agree with you.
We can't destroy a place that I have learned so much from. I mean, I learned about Djibouti, I learned about Uranus, and I learned about the Homo erectus.
Very funny. But now, kids can learn about Djibouti, Homo erectus, and whatever made-up word you just spat at me on their iPhone. No one needs a library.
Have you been to the internet lately? You can learn a lot more than just Djiboutis. You can learn about just about anything.
I actually spend half of my time on my computer's internet and the other half in the library's internet.
The internet cannot offer what the library can is the humanitarian part. The homeless need a place to shave.
Okay. Children don't need to learn how to read anymore. They need to learn how to be humans. They're stuck in their iPhones, iPods, iPads, whatever.
I agree on the humanitarian issue, but I really don't think that libraries are the way to go. Maybe we could build a homeless shelter instead? That's it.
Okay, good. It's funny, you guys. It's funny.
Uranus and Homo erectus.
And action.
What do you honestly believe is the best course of action? Is it worth investing more effort and time into? Just because it's been a reliable source of opportunity in the past, does that mean that's how it's going to be forever? Or does the world deserve an opportunity to step into the limitless? The possibilities are endless, now more than ever, simply because we have a device in our pocket that is capable of exploring the cosmic and the atomic in mere seconds. Where does the library fit into that?
Take it one more time. Digging a little deeper on this one. The risk putting it on the top, but let's go. Okay. And action.
What do you honestly believe is the best course of action? Is it worth investing more time and effort into this? Just because it was reliable and offered opportunities in the past, does that mean that it's going to be like that forever? Or does the world deserve a chance to step into the limitless? The possibilities are endless, now more than ever, simply because of a device that we keep in our pockets that can explore the cosmic and the atomic in mere seconds. Where does a library fit into that?
Good. Good. Okay. I would miss library. And mostly a little bit too right. Or your other way. Your other way. Yeah, there you go. Go.
You were right the first time I messed up.
What's your last line?
What's my last line?
Yeah.
It is.
No, don't worry.
For as long as I live, like I will make sure it's not so.
Okay.
It's here. Yeah. It will be here.
You want the 5-second outlines first?
Yeah, so Charlotte, stand by.
And for as long as I live, it will.
It's spice latte.
And action.
I wish that my son was blessed with the same misfortune as you. I wish that his problems were where to study. You've seen my son, haven't you? Have you seen him? Have you seen him? He has cerebral palsy. Do you think he can go to a library? You think that's what matters to him? The only thing that makes him smile is the wind on his face when I hold him. I want him to see the birds fly. I wish that my son had the same misfortunes you did. Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Have you seen us going through the grocery store, me pushing him in a stroller? He's 5. He can't move. He can't go to a library. The only thing that makes my baby happy is feeling the wind on his face as I hold him. That is the only time he smiles. I need that park. I want him to see the birds fly. I want him to see the squirrels run. My baby doesn't need a library. I wish he did.
Sneak by you guys. Check 1, check 2. There we go. 5 seconds of each person. Action.
I agree with what has been said so far in a number of cases, but actually we should not allow this library to be shut down. Libraries are not what they used to be, and in this digital era, libraries have adapted to it. Apart from books, they have all the latest technologies. They have vast entertainment resources. Their computers can be used for work by anyone, and it's a great place for people to meet. So a library can actually not only connect people to information and entertainment, it can also connect people to people. And you know what? All for free.
Good. Take it one more time. Maybe give him a little anger, give him a little special fire in the belly on that speech. Really give him a strong point. Lay that emotion low. Here we go. And action.
I would agree with some of the things that have been said, but that is not a reason for to destroy. Can I take it again? I agree with what's been said to a large extent, but that's not a reason for getting rid of this library. A library in this digital age has considerably improved in terms of the things it offers. Apart from books, it has all the latest technologies. It has vast entertainment resources. Its computers can be used by anyone for work. And it's a great place to meet people. So actually, a library cannot only connect people to information and entertainment. It can also connect people to people, and all for no extra cost.
So what do you got? And action.
The truth is, I didn't have parents or a real nice preschool or a LeVar Burton to teach me to read growing up. All I had was the library across the street, and it gave me literacy, it gave me serenity, and it gave me a safe place to watch porn and on a free computer. And it's filled with the joy of elderly, childless people reading to screaming toddlers. And I promise, for as long as I live, it will be here to stay.
That's good. Go even more emotional. They'll get even fun.
Yeah.
Go real raw in those emotions.
Yeah.
And action.
The truth is, I didn't have a family or a kindercare or a LeVar Burton at the orphanage to teach me to read growing up. All I had was the library across the street. And it gave me literacy, it gave me serenity, and it gave me a safe place to watch porn on a free computer. And it's filled with the joy of childless elderly people reading Eric Carle books to screaming toddlers. And I promise you, for as long as I live, it's going to be here to stay.
Good. Good. Awesome. So you can see what that is. Yeah. And action.
It is so good to see you guys. And thank you for coming out here today.
My pleasure. I know you wanted to discuss some things to possibly take care of, and I'm open.
I'm just glad that there's someone else that feels like I do, you know?
Yeah, Jerry's a dick. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And we're going to take care of it, right?
Yeah, Jerry, he always picked on the little ones, and back in the day, we weren't able to, handle it in the most mature fashion. And now that we're adults, we have other means of dealing with these things.
I don't want to get into details here, but the things that Jerry put me through, I just don't want that to happen to anyone else,
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that a couple people understand me,
Jerry once saved all his used condoms and then cut off the rings, made a bouncy ball out of those rubber elastic rings, and would throw it at people's heads.
And then he would actually use the rest of the condom.
Yeah, I don't really want to be reminded of that guy, but just something quick.
Quick? Painless? I had a couple ideas, if you wanted to, hear them. I know we talked about them.
Yeah, we talked about it. I'm feeling pretty good about it. But what did you have in mind?
I mean, something that definitely gets the message across. I mean, I want him to remember that he messed with the wrong guy.
I understand. You want a message to be sent loud and clear so that shit never happens again.
Quick and painless. I don't know.
Good. So we're going to stop. You have one more?
Yeah, we're just gonna do a mono. Like the next one is.
So you have one more before the monologue?
No.
Yeah.
No, one. No, that was 6.
So we're on to the monologues. Because I'm going to change the angles.
Right.
The table's definitely set.
Yeah.
You guys have the setup. If you got another line, you can work.
I'm so glad to see you guys. Thank you guys for coming out today.
Yeah. It was good to see you. This whole thing has been quite the event. Running down memory lane.
I'm just glad that there's someone else that feels the same way I do.
Jerry
Jerry's an asshole. That's no two ways around it.
Yeah. Fuck Jerry. Actually, you did fuck Jerry. But now we're gonna fuck Jerry.
Jerry certainly fucked all of us.
Yeah, no, like, Jerry, I don't even really want to think about that guy.
I remember this one time, he would get applesauce, and he would eat it, and then he would sneeze, and it would come out his nose. I thought it was the funniest thing. Then we would force kids to eat that.
Jerry was horrible. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
I just wanted you guys to send a message to Jerry.
Yeah, I like the idea. You know, send something poignant, clear, and destructive.
I don't want to get into details because they're just too gruesome, but he put me through a lot, and I don't want that to happen to anyone else.
Yeah, just, if you guys beat him up. Seeing his face, like, I don't know, if I did it, I'd go too much over the edge. Just a clear message, quick.
Real quick, tell him something else Jerry did that was fucked up. More fucked up than just make up a couple fucked up things Jerry did. Go for it.
You know what Jerry did? He spit in my ear and then went to the other ear and told me that he screwed my sister.
Right. It's like a wet willy.
Jerry was a womanizer. There's no way around it.
You know, and I am so thankful you guys are helping me. You know, it's like when I saw his face, I just remember this one time I was tying my shoes, and he kicks me over. I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" And then basically pulls down his pants and moons me. Like, what? How does that even make sense?
Doesn't.
Say, I ruptured both my testicles because he stole the pads off my BMX bike.
I ruptured both of my testicles just because he took off the pads off my BMX bike. Huh?
That happened to a friend of mine, but and action.
You know, I just want a clear message to him. I just was thinking of beating him up, not doing the whole deed and throwing his body out into the river. I mean, this guy was an animal to me, and I know you guys saw it. You can't tell me that you guys didn't see that, especially the reunion. You know, it was like he has this devil stare, and yeah, I just think just a simple beat up would be sufficient. I mean, am I out of line? I'm not asking for a hit job or whatever you guys call it. I mean, what do you think?
That's action. Hold on. Yeah, do those outlines again.
Okay.
Nice long neck. Shoulders back. Yeah. Action.
I don't think you guys get what I was trying to say. I was just saying to beat him up, not necessarily go all the way. I mean, I don't want to wake up tomorrow or the next day, whenever you guys decide to do it, or I mean, beat him up. I don't want to see anything on the news, or I mean, he was an asshole, and you guys know it. Everyone else we went to high school knows it. Pure and simple, an asshole, and I want him to get the message. I don't want him to be the message, right? Not a hit job, just full on beat down.
And action.
So looking at Nick's fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then look at her too. And action.
I was thinking something very quick, simple, destructive, but maybe painless. Something to get the message across. I had in mind we could do something demasculating, castrate him, possibly put his testicles in his mouth. We could do the Bolivian necktie, cut his throat, pull the tongue out, you know? So all his friends, they'll know that what you say matters. You know, you can't just be throwing around these words being mean, because that shit will come back to bite you. You know, if you wanted something like that, we could do that. I've even mastered this technique where I buy 8 dozen 10-ounce fishing lure weights from Dick's Sporting Goods, and I shove those down his throat, so his belly's very heavy. Then while slit his throat once, because two times is bad luck, and then we just put him in the water and he'll sink to the bottom. You know, if you wanted something like that, we could do that. I could even get a little vial of his blood, send it to his stepmom. His mom died when he was 8. It was tragic. But gosh, she loves him like her own son. If you want, there's other options too. I could take a nail gun, buy it from Home Depot, use it over the weekend, return it on Monday. It's up to you. That was just some general ideas I was playing around with. Or we can just shoot him. I don't know. If you want. I mean, that's kind of boring, but...
And look at Nick. Action.
I hadn't thought of those, but I think the balls in the mouth is really apropos. I kind of like that. I was thinking less creatively, but I really like what you were saying. Couple thoughts about the nail gun. I just feel like I know the guys at Home Depot, and there's been a couple sketchy things lately, so maybe we should lay low on the return policy thing. I do like the weights. I just think leaving his body in the water, I mean, you know, it's a small town. People, like Bob could go out fishing and, you know, I don't know. I feel like that's a little risky. What do you guys feel about, like finding a good place to just burn the body?